morning, everyone, and welcome to today's KD session. And the topic I'll be speaking on today is the AI skill stack for modern products managers. My name is Bankole Balikis. The role of PM is evolving. Not that the role is actually changing, but what we are doing at this moment to make you stay on track is changing. So I'll categorize this as a traditional PM and also a an AI enabled PM. Okay, the key difference between these people, two set of people, okay, is that the traditional PM, which we all know, that is a product manager in this context, is someone that manages um, work and timelines, writes documents like PRD, and also reacts to reports. So the main focus of this person is to execute, make sure a product is being built within the timeline. But now it has changed. Not that the role or the function of this person changed, but how the tasks are being handled has changed. So an AI enabled PM who now leverages AI for speed and insights. Okay, for you to stay on track as a product manager in the era of AI that we are now, you have to leverage AI tool and also automate repetitive tasks as well as extract intelligence from data. So the focus has shifted from execution to leveraging on AI tools and making impactful decision. So the difference here is not about being smarter, but it's about being equipped with the right tools and mindset. You think of it like the difference between a carpenter who is using hammer and all this hammer to make a table, and someone who is now using the modern tool to clip a nail to the wood. So the work is being faster for this person rather than the one using the hand tools. So moving on, we're going to know the reason why product managers need AI. So they need AI. We need AI. We all need AI, but now the focus is being shifted on product manager because AI is a capability multiplier. Okay, AI has not come to replace PM, but it has come to amplify what you can accomplish. A PM who know how to leverage AI can do the work that used to require a team of analysts, researchers, and coordinators. PM role is evolving from execution to intelligence. You are not just writing PLG, okay, or shipping features, okay, but we want someone that can leverage on AI to bring out intelligence in what you are doing, make predictions, drive strategic decisions, and as well use these AI skills to enable this evolution. So the question now is that companies don't ask if you can write a good PRD. They would rather ask you, can you leverage AI to drive better decisions? So that is the key difference between um, a product manager and an AI product manager. You have to be able to leverage AI tools to drive better decisions. So, for the purpose of this session, I have five core layers that product managers need to learn. Five core layers that AI product manager, if you are trying to become an AI product manager, you need to understand this AI skill stack. So, can you confirm you can hear me? All right, thank you. Sorry, a moment. Can you still see my screen? Can you see my screen?
Yes, we can see your screen, but we cannot see your slide.
You can't see my screen. Okay.
We're seeing your screen, but we're not seeing the slide.
I'm not seeing the slide. Okay. How about now?
Yeah, it's up now.
All right, thank you. So, as I was saying, the AI skill stack, excuse me, that AI product managers needs to master in this AI era is data literacy, prompt engineering, automation thinking, experimentation mindset, and ethical governance. So, the first one I'll be talking about is data literacy. Okay, you need to understand metrics and vanity metrics. How do you distinguish when a data is metrics is a vanity metrics? Okay, is so it's not all numbers that matters in data. Okay, but you need to know the one that is that it's very that is useful. So let me use that word, that it's useful for better decision making. Okay, for instance, you want to distinguish between an active users, okay, and those users that we have active users and users that are not that are not converting. Okay, let's say for instance in a web app, users that engaging on that website, but most of them are not converting. So you need to understand it. Once you have data literacy, once you're data literate, you'll be able to distinguish between a metrics and a vanity metrics. When you say that, okay, this is a user, but is this user engaging, or is he an active user that we can say um is bringing in revenue for us, or they are just serving the web? That's how to distinguish between that. Then you need to be able to distinguish between leading and a lagging indicators. When we say leading and lagging, okay, leading is when this leading is it is when um you are able to predict something. Okay, this is what is going to happen in the next few weeks. When we do this, we'll be able to get this. Lagging is what has already happened. Lagging tell you what has already happened, while leading predicts what will happen. For instance, we have this number of users on our site, but if we do more ads, we'll be able to get this number of users that we convert. That is, you are able to understand this as as a matter of data literacy. Because you have this data literacy, you are able to identify this. Then we have correlation and causation. Because two things happen together doesn't mean that one causes the other. So data literacy will let you be able to identify that. Then it will also let you be able to read dashboard critically. You are not just coding, but you are to think analytically when you master data literacy. So the second skill you need to have as an AI product manager is prompt engineering. Okay, it's just like we're saying, how do you communicate with your AI? That's what prompt engineering is. So that's why we used to say this, that you garbage in, garbage out. What you give is what you get. You must learn how to master prompting effectively. Okay, because once AI is given clarity, you also get results. So there is a structure for prompt engineering, which is role. You let AI know what he is acting as. You are acting as a product manager. Then you give it the context, what you want it to do. Then you state the objective of that uh message. Then you give it constraints that, okay, don't let it be more than 5 lines, let it be in bulleted points. Okay, then once you get output, you can iterate on it if you did not get your desired result. So because AI can help you draft PLD, summarize meeting, extract insight, and as well as simulate personas. Unlike before that, you have to, when you are doing your user research, you have to go to the market, ask questions, but now AI can simulate personas for you. So the new productivity skill is clarity. Once you are clear about your prompting, you'll be able to get a good output. So the third skill here is automation thinking. Okay, so automation thinking is about developing a mindset shift, like asking yourself, okay, I have this task, how do I complete it? That's the question we used to ask back then. But now the question is, how can this task run without me? Okay, how can I build system that when I'm not available, this thing will run? That is automation thinking. You identify the repetitive task you are doing almost all the time, and then automate that workflow. So when you are not there, it's working. You must have that skill as well. Okay, so the fourth skill is experimentation mindset. You must be able to experiment quickly and faster. AI will help you generate hypotheses. You run the A/B test, simulate the scenario, and iterate on your prototypes. You don't need to build a feature and say, okay, let's user test it before you start saying, okay, it is useful. You can quickly experiment. Okay, if I do it this way, okay, it will work. Okay, you must have that experimentation mindset, and having that experimentation mindset will make you stand out, because those are one of the skills you need to have. Then there's a key one here, that speed without validation is risky. Whatever AI is generating, always verify before acting on it. So the fifth skill here is, um, let me confirm, can you still hear me? So that I will, all right, thank you. Okay. The fifth skill here is ethical AI and responsible leadership. Okay, for the fact that AI is doing all these things for you, that does not mean you should relax. You have to be in the loop for validation, because there may be bias in data and models. There may be misinformation generation and privacy violation. That is the more reason why you have uh, to validate all the results, all AI's output. Then transparency in AI's decision. You look out for that as well. Then the regulatory compliance, okay, for AI. That is why we are saying you must have knowledge of the ethical AI and responsible leadership. So now responsible PMs don't just build features. You also design guardrails by looking at what you are getting from AI. So, for the purpose of this session as well, I came up with a 90-day roadmap, which is a 3 month roadmap for you to upskill your AI stack. Okay, so for the first month, you can go for data fundamentals and practice structured prompting. Because when you look at it, oh, I want to move from a product manager to an AI product manager, won't this take my time? No. If you dedicate 3 months, you'll be able to work with AI effectively. Okay, then when you use your first month for data fundamentals and practicing structured AI prompting, then second month you look into automate recurring workflows. Okay, that is automation. You use that second month to learn that. Then the third month you use it to learn about AI ethical responsibility. Okay, so the action items here is you need to build an AI toolkit, create reusable prompts. Then the most important thing is join AIPM communities. From there, you know, okay, these are the tools we are using again. Okay, I can use this to build prototype. I can use this to create presentations. Then you'll be able to be in the midst of mindset of like minds. Sorry. So now the future of product management is changing. Okay, and you have to change along with it. Okay, it's changing and you have to change along with it. You don't just say I'm a product manager, I can write good PRD, I can make sure products are being built uh within the timeline, so I'm not going to learn AI. No, you need to learn how to use AI to work smarter. So once you learn all this, AI will not replace you. So is that you should look at AI native products and experiences. Okay. Then AI co-pilots integrated in workflows. Okay. Then agentic systems automating tasks. There are tools for that. Then I need you to know that the future has changed and it's changing. Then you need to change with it, because you don't need higher team or more people in a team before you can build a product. Smaller team, then higher leverage. Okay, with smaller teams you can come up with a product. So the challenge now is that you need to identify your weakest AI skill, improve one layer at a time, build, test, and refine. Once you do this, AI will not replace you as a product manager. But if you neglect this, PM who understand AI will replace you. Thank you. I've come to the end of my presentation. If you have questions, please ask. You can go ahead to ask your questions. Lord, do anyone have a question? I'll take our silence for no questions, but I